Good morning. So now we're trying out something a little bit different. As you may notice, it's actually bright outside and there are people in the streets. So that means that I actually have a microphone. Yeah, I still have the camera. Yeah, I had that from day one, so ignore me. But this time it's connected to a microphone, so I'll actually just try out this time to see if this microphone makes a difference with all the background noise and the sound quality overall, and if it does, I might actually make this a regular thing so I can produce more videos, get more practice in, and hopefully sooner or later be able to produce videos of a decent quality so that more of you feel that, hey, you know, this Fredrik guy, it's worth clicking his videos every now and again, and have him talk my ear off about programming. So let's get to it. So the topic of discussion today is going to be time estimates. Now, time estimating is something that you are going to face sooner or later as a programmer, and it is a horror show, especially in the beginning. It is the source of the most anxiety in anywhere basically in the field. And what I'm saying is that there is virtually no one who can do it no junior developer anyway who can do that without feeling a little bit of a cringe in the belly area. And why is that? Well, because as soon as you are asked, hey, you know, how long is it gonna take? All of a sudden now you have to fall back on experience, because that's really the only way to get an accurate reading on all of this. That experience that you have, because you know you've done it before, will tell you roughly how long something will take, with a few nuances here and there as to, you know, everybody wants their own thing, right? So it's not 100% accurate, and it never will be. The problem is you have no experience. You don't know. You have no idea. They're asking you to build something you never built before, and they're asking you how long will it take. So your guesstimate is absolutely horrible, and you feel extreme anxiety because you now need to tell them that, yeah, I'm going to be finished by then and then, and you have no idea if you're going to be able to deliver. And unfortunately, on the other side of the spectrum, if you're lucky, you have a client or a boss or a manager or a product manager or whoever is asking you, who is, you know, they've been around the block. They understand that any project, regardless of its software, construction, whatever it might be, is an estimate. And they will take whatever you say with a little bit of pinch of salt, and you're not shooting yourself in the foot by giving them a number. But there are, and I'm sorry to scare you like this, but there are clients who are so out of, like, they're basically, in my opinion, they're unprofessional. They are virtually holding you to that exact date, and they will actually punish you emotionally or sometimes legally if you don't deliver by that time. So especially in the beginning, like if you are a beginner programmer and you're asked to sign a contract saying that you need to deliver by then and then, don't do it. Don't do it unless you're absolutely 100% sure that you can do that, because it's going to kill you, and they will kill you. Like they will pursue legal action. Trust me. Anyway, after that scare, there are also product managers and clients who have an understanding of how software development works, and they will actually, and this is kind of the way it works, and I want you to know that this is the way it should work. When you give an estimate, that is exactly that. The time estimate is just an estimate. And the reason why a smart product manager or product owner asks you this is not because they're gonna kill you if you don't provide a solution by that exact time. Rather, it's just to get a rough idea, because they don't have the technical know-how to know how long something's gonna take. That is the reason why they're asking, is because they wanna know if the feature is a day, a few hours, or maybe several months. They have no reference, they don't know, because they have tons of stuff that they want to be done. And if by knowing roughly how much work each thing represents, they can prioritize accordingly, because it's a value investment type of deal. If they're investing, they need to be sure that the thing that they're investing in is going to provide the same amount of value. Because if you're telling them that, oh yeah, this common thing that you want, that feature you want to have added, yeah, it's gonna take half a year. And maybe all their data and all their research and all this prep work they did before they put that story in your lap was basically something they thought, well, it's not that much of a value producing thing, and that's okay. We only really want to invest in this if it just takes a few days. And see, that's what they're trying to figure out. Because if their estimate is off, like the question is not so much for you, it's more about figuring out for them how to prioritize your time, because they value your time and they want to get the maximum amount of value to the product for the time that they are investing. That's how it should work. And if you're ever in a situation where you need to time estimate, try to think about things in those terms, and you will be a much happier programmer.